again.
It was Damien Hansen reporting, and now to a man who's already starred in his own TV show called Danger Man, and with good reason, because last night Jeff Mackley lived up to that title. Now, he is one of the world's best storm chasers, and here's what he captured overnight at Mission Beach.
This is the instant it hit, captured by the world's best storm chaser as Cyclone Yasi hit shore at Mission Beach.
Is more powerful than Hurricane Katrina was when it hit New Orleans.
The big difference, they had virtually no warning before Katrina struck. Here, people were preparing and leaving ahead of Cyclone Yasi, while this man was barrelling headlong into the storm front. New Zealand storm chaser and daredevil cameraman Jeff Mackley. From the earthquakes in Pakistan and Christchurch to the super typhoon in the Philippines, Mackley marches into the chaos with his camera. He was in Brisbane just weeks ago during the floods. He achieved worldwide fame last year as he filmed just metres from the boiling lava at an active volcano at Vanuatu.
Some people immediately react this way. They say, it's too incredible to be real.
Well, I take that as actually as the ultimate compliment.
He survived that, but last night Mackley met his match after the eye passed directly over the Elandra resort where he and the other guests were battened down.
290 km/h winds, I don't know, it's some of the strongest I've ever seen coming from the opposite direction. Blew the doors out of one side of the restaurant area and then blew the doors out the other side, one of which flew through the window of our car and broke it. We had this bizarre taking off, 290 km/h winds just streaming right through the building from one side to the other, through the corridors and through the kitchen. It was amazing to see.
Mackley and his cameraman partner were forced inside as the structure was hit.
Our world has been reduced to the building we're in. It's pitch black. It's incredibly loud. There are thousands of trees down. All night was just the crashing sound of huge trees. During the eye, we went, 100 metres down the driveway. It's going to take us a bulldozer just to get out of the driveway.
The solid brick and concrete structure afforded Mackley and his team protection, though they spent it alone as the 50 staff and guests raced to find shelter from the fury of the storm.
Everyone that's here has barricaded themselves inside the kitchen of the resort, so I'm sure they're all safe. When I walked around and had a look here, the door was barricaded shut, so they all looked pretty scared earlier in the evening.
The local wildlife started wandering back this morning at Mission Beach, joining the dazed survivors emerging surrounded by debris and uprooted trees, but safe in the wake of Cyclone Yasi.
One of the people staying here got a text from one of his friends. It was filled with words I can't say on air, but it basically said, this is serious and our house is falling apart and a series of fleeters, and there's nothing we could do to go down to town and help those people. We have no idea what's happened to them.
It's just incredible. So many people think storm chasers are absolutely crazy, but they do give us an amazing insight into things like cyclones. We're going to take a break from Innisfail. Coming right up, we'll tell you how much the damage here will cost you in higher prices.
The initial reports are looking pretty nasty.